I'd like to introduce
judged by 3 judges. One does line, one does speed, and one does angle. You do 1 lap of the track, and in qualifying they score you like 1 to 16. They usually have for a top 16 race. Then they pair you off in pairs, and you go into battles, which is like knockout battles. Like there's 2 per battle. You have 2 laps in this battle. You go in front the first time, and then the next lap you swap with your competitor, and they go in front. The whole aim is to beat your competitor in skill. It's all about who gets the best angle, who gets the best entry, speed, and line as well. When you're behind, you've got to better them, and the judges give you points as the lap goes on. So, like, you've got to collect more points than the competitor in your battle. Well, I've always been into motorsport. I used to do motocross when I was younger. And when I got introduced to drifting, it was just a totally different sport. It was exciting, and it was sort of a bit more like motocross. You've got to be rough, and every bit of the track is like some excitement, and your adrenaline rushing and things like that. And when my friends told me that I had a Commodore VKSS 308 V8, they told me you can't drift a Commodore. They were all in Nissan Silvias and turbocharged cars. I thought, no, that's it, put my foot down, and I've got to show them that yes, you can drift a Commodore and get out there, and a girl can do it.
Okay, people, let's rock and roll! Woo!
My personal thoughts on drifting is I would think it's very fun. That's all I think about. Something that gets your adrenaline going, but also to do with skill and luck. That's what's so exciting about it. Like it's, you know, you never know who's going to win, who's going to spin out, whose car's going to break down, or anything like that. With drifting, I think there's like drag racing. You've got drag racing off the start, you've got a drag race to get to the first corner. Then you've got to think of your line, which is sort of like circuit racing. Like you'd have to think of what line you're going to take. So if you've got the start right and you've got the line right, then the whole track is a breeze. You've got the whole thing down packed, and you're burning rubber the whole time. That's what's so exciting. Like that's another burnout side of it. Like it's just awesome. Okay, my major strengths as a drifter is number 1, being a female. Being the only female as well helps a lot. Like at the start line, the guys always get a bit more nervous than they would against another guy because they wouldn't want to be beaten by a girl. Also, my machine. I've got like the best mechanic, and he has set my car up as perfect as it can get. Like it's taken 2 years to get it exactly how I like it. And at this time, right now, I feel so comfortable driving this car. My current achievements in drifting, first of all, I've had to have to say the endless amounts of publicity in magazines and newspapers. I've also won a couple of encouragement awards along the way at the beginning. Last year, 2005, I came 4th in the Drift Australia series, which is a national title. I also came 4th in a lot of races during the year in South Australia, like the state titles in South Australia. And in New South Wales, I came 1st in their state title. That was a Driftland Masters. I'm also running a business on the side, which I deal Uras drift carts as well. I sell those, and yeah, it's a very hectic week. Sponsors are awesome. Like you need sponsors, and you need the support, you need a great team. It all works together. A lot of people think that, oh, you need some money here, oh, get a sponsor, or, you're thinking of yourself, but you can't think of yourself. Like, it's all about what you can do for your sponsors. As soon as you get to an event, it's all about advertising. Like, it's one big advertising campaign, that's all I can say. When I get to a track, like a drift event, one of the major ones, like the Drift Australia series, which is a national event, a lot of people come to watch that. Sometimes they get between like 6,000 to 7,000 in spectators. That is a really busy day. Like you get there, you've got photographers. First you go through scrutineering, which my team helps me get through. I've got a time manager who sorts me out for the day. to do promotional shoots here, or to do signing over this side, or be in the pits at this time. He sorts me out for that. I also have a pit crew who takes care of my car, so I don't have to worry about that on the day. And I've got some models that hand out posters of my car and my sponsors and things like that. I've also got DRIFTCAT.com, which is a website which we promote at the tracks as well. This website tells the spectators about me and about the team and about all my sponsors as well. I spend most of the days actually talking to people. I like to get to know a lot of people, and I like to show people that I'm not the snob. And that's all I'm there for, just to promote my sponsors, show them that a girl can do it, and that I'm a nice person. What I would like to achieve in the next year or so is to win. That's all in the back of my mind. That's all that's there. That's all I think about, is to win.
DRIFTCAT, make some noise!